She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
Welcome, my beautiful sisters, to another episode of Never Date Just One Sis. It is your hostess with the absolute mostest, your favorite dating coach, Arthur China T. And baby, let me tell you, I've been out here coaching women into healthier, happier, drama-free relationships since 2019. That's right, this just isn't some TikTok trend over here. This is a lifestyle, a mindset, and a movement. Never date just one, to learn how to properly roster date if it's the last thing that we do. This is a space where we learn how to date with intention, not desperation. If it's the last thing that we do, we're going to learn how to stop chasing dusty situationships and start letting the right ones pursue us, period. That's it. I can't wait to dive into what we're going to dive into today, because I've seen a lot of issues with what I'm going to talk about today and what I'm going to talk about all week. Before we dive all the way in, if you still haven't purchased your playbook, Never Date Just One Sis, what are you waiting for? I'm talking about, this is your blueprint for building your roster dating like a queen. It is the ultimate guidebook for women who are dating with purpose, power, and divine femininity. And for my fiction lovers, you know I had to give y'all a juicy story to bring it all to life with Play Your Position Sis, where the game gets real and the lessons get deep, okay? So both are linked below in the description on this video. Don't forget, while you're there, click the link and get your copy of your free roster tracker, because don't nobody got time to be mixing up these guys while we dating, forgetting what Marvin said, what Malik said, what they did. We got to be, giving rewards to those who have consistent energy. So that's why you need your roster tracker and you need your roster that's in Never Date Just One Sis. Now, before I go into the topic, let me just tell y'all once again, I have been thinking about reactivating the private Facebook group for Never Date Just One Sis, okay? But listen, no ghost town. This time I need y'all to be interactive, unbothered, bossed up, ready to post, comment, ask bold questions, and share your experiences with dating and roster dating without fear or judgment. This is not YouTube. This is Facebook group, so the guys won't be lurking in there. This will be a safe space, our space, sis. So go ahead, let me know in the comments. I've been waiting for y'all to let me know, but I am going to reactivate it, and then we'll start dropping a link for y'all to join it. And if you're really trying to dig deep into your dating patterns, I do offer that one-on-one coaching session for $99 for 55 minutes of straight clarity, insight, and strategy into your dating history, what needs to be done, what's not working. We got to make a new game plan for you to start attracting the kings and stop attracting the clowns, okay? So sis, take advantage of that 55-minute session so we can get further into your dating life like it should be. Now I need you to sit up straight for this one, sis. I'm talking about, you will never find yourself bending over backwards trying to keep some man's attention and he's not even your man. Have you ever felt like that? You were cooking, you were cleaning, you were giving him your best vibes, your heart, your body. Sometimes y'all was even giving him some money. And he was still out here acting like he forgot who he was and it was time. I know. It's time we stop doing too much, sis, for people who are doing too little. Especially when you're in this roster dating stuff, okay? Doing too much can get you the results that you're not looking for. So let's dive deep into this doing too much syndrome.
Stop doing too much. Stop telling him everything. Stop texting. Stop calling. Stop sitting next to him. Stop trying to cuddle with him all the time. Stop initiating sex. Stop doing all of that. Let him chase you.
First of all, sis, did you know that was a trauma response? It's not a strategy for love. When we talk about doing too much, we're not just talking about cooking, cleaning, and spending money or too much time. We're talking about over-functioning, trying to earn love, earn affection, validation, or by proving yourself to others through your actions. And that doesn't come from confidence. It comes from wounds. It's survival mode, not soulmate energy, sis. Now look, when you grow up in environments where your love had to be earned, maybe from a parent who was emotionally unavailable or who only gave you attention when you behaved or you helped or you pleased them, you learn to associate overgiving by being loved. Again, a trauma response. Go back into your childhood because we need to heal that. So now you're dating with those same patterns. You're thinking, if I do just a little bit more, maybe he'll see me and he'll know I'm worth it. If I prove I'm loyal, maybe he'll finally commit to me. If I make myself indispensable, he won't leave. Sis, that's not love. That's fear of abandonment and heels and a beat face. And we talked about those abandonment, attachment, and father's daughter issues. Go back to that video because we have to heal that. Why is this dangerous? When you date from trauma, sis, you build relationships that require constant effort, sacrifice, and hustle. And when you stop hustling, things collapse. Y'all have seen that in small businesses if you've ever owned one. Because he wasn't in love with you, sis, he was in love with the benefits of you. So he did not put in any more effort that you did. So now you're sitting there feeling empty, drained, and confused. Like, why wasn't I enough? Why are you even asking yourself that, sis? When you were too much for a man who deserved nothing from you, this is what happens. So let's start there. You were just too much for the wrong person. Now, why is doing too much something that does not work? Let me say this loud and clear, sis. Doing too much does not make a man choose you. You will not be his first, his last, his only option. It just makes it easier for him to sit back, takes what he wants from you, and only offer you breadcrumbs. He's breadcrumbing you, sis. You can't pour yourself into a man hoping he'll see you and your worth as his wife. Is he the right one? He gonna see it before you lift the finger, sis. And the wrong one, he'll keep you working overtime, giving full-time benefits for part-time energy. Y'all have seen it happen. And you know what's wild? The more you give, the less they appreciate it. Oh my God, that's the real okay? Some men start feeling entitled to your efforts, sis. It's no longer, wow, she's amazing. It now becomes, yes, she always does that for me. You become the default, sis. You're no longer his prize.
If he likes you a lot, he's going to be like, dang, where is she? I feel like spending time with her. I really like her. Let me call her. I have a day off. I have this many hours off. Let me call. That's what he's going to do if he really likes you.
So you have got to stop doing too much. Roster dating isn't about proving yourself. It is about observation, sis, not the audition. The goal isn't to win any of these men over with your service. It's to see which one shows up for you consistently to service you, to fulfill your needs. So why are you giving away all your gifts? That's your time, your heart, your peace, your body, sometimes your money, giving up your somewhere to live, letting them move in, to somebody who hasn't even earned it, sis, who hasn't even had the decency to say, you're the only one I want. Let me give you an example. You cook for him every night. You help him run errands. You even let him sleep over at your house like it's a honeymoon suite. He's to offer you anything. And y'all haven't even had a conversation about exclusivity. But you automatically think that's your man because he's allowing you to do those things. You out here doing all this wife work in a situationship and that's how you getting paid. That's crazy. Wife duties with no title, sis, we don't do that. Okay? There are men out there who will ask for wife level treatment without offering you husband level commitment. That's where we draw the line. They want home cooked meals. They want your emotional support. They want that come through at 2 a.m. access. But when you say so what are we? Now he got amnesia. Now he trying to figure out how you let yourself get like this. And then here's what you say. I don't offer exclusivity benefits without an exclusive agreement. So he can know from the beginning, off rip, that you're not going that way unless he's putting you that way.
If you doing all that, it's too much. It's smothering. They don't like it.
You don't fold clothes. You don't play therapist. You don't loan money. You're not rearranging your schedule for a man who hasn't even claimed you, sis. That's not how you build love, but that's how you build resentment towards him and him towards you. So instead of cleaning his apartment on your day off, why don't you clean your own peace of mind, sis? Let him wonder why you're not pressed for him. Because this is your energy, sis, and it is a luxury. Treat it as such. So let me give you examples of trauma-driven overgiving and what should have been done instead. First example, the fixer. Is this you, sis? You meet a man who's struggling emotionally, financially, and spiritually, and you immediately jump in to help him. You loan him money. You let him drive your car. You take him to interviews. You even try to offer him positive support by coaching him to help him heal. And what's underneath all of that, sis? A belief that if you rescue him, he'll love you for it and stay. What should be done instead, support with boundaries. Encourage him, but don't become his mother, his mentor, or his crutch, sis. Then there's those of you who are the provers. You constantly say yes to things you don't want to do. Sex when you're not ready. Favors that drain you. Plans that inconvenience you. Because you think being low maintenance makes you wife material. So you're not even keeping yourself up. But what's underneath all that, sis? A fear that if you ask for anything or if you say no, he'll lose interest. What should be done instead? Say no. Set the boundaries. Let him know that you're not afraid to walk away if your peace is compromised. Then there are you who are performers. You constantly show up with perfection, your hair laid, meals prep, deep conversation, your sex is bomb, your energy is awesome and activated every time he come around. You never let him see you off your A game because you're afraid of being too real and it might turn him off. But what's underneath that, sis? A belief that your natural self isn't enough to keep love. What should you be doing instead? Relaxing, being real. Let him fall for your real version of you, not the performative version of you. So instead of buying new tires for his car, sis, try saying, damn, that's tough. I hope you get that handled. Let him be the provider in his own life. Men love to take care of things. Stop helping them because they will resent that later on. Instead of calling him every night to make sure he's okay, try pulling back, sis, and see if he calls or checks on you for your day. You're going to see exactly what I'm talking about when you do that. Instead of giving your body when you feel unsure about where things are going, try giving yourself clarity and peace instead. Your body is not a bargaining chip, sis. Do not offer it up just to keep a man's attention. Each time you stop doing too much, sis, you allow space for the right man to step up and do more. He needs to like you more. Now, the truth about keeping his attention without you overgiving, mystery is magnetic. I told y'all, keep it mysterious. Men don't stay because of what you give them. They stay because of how you make them feel. And the right ones, they stay because they earn access to your world, sis. You did not give it up so quick. You stayed mysterious. You kept conversations light, fun, and intriguing. You was kind, but you were busy. You didn't cancel your plans to make space for him. You let him fit into your life. And you didn't give him exclusivity because he didn't ask for it. He had to prove that he was ready for it. See where I'm going with this? You are not a contestant in a Bachelor sitcom. You are the prize, sis. You will act like that at all times. Now, healing means holding back on purpose. This is why it's important for y'all to heal. I'm going to go back there. When you start healing, you don't stop giving, but you start giving wisely. You don't rush in with everything you got, sis. You pace yourself. You observe. You see who pours into you without you needing to be impressed. You say things like, I love to support you, but I don't offer that kind of help in casual dating. Make it clear. I'm not available for that level of intimacy until we're exclusive. Set the boundaries for sex. I show up for people who show up for me. So he knows that you're not going to go above and beyond and do things that he hasn't thought of doing for you. That's not being difficult, sis. That's being healed. That's having standards, and that's knowing your worth. So let the roster choose for you, okay? You're not choosing based on vibes, good looks, great lips, nice text in the morning saying good morning, beautiful, good night, beautiful. You're choosing based on actions, okay? The roster will reveal who deserves the final rose. Watch who follows through. Who's consistent, who shows up, who remembers the thing that you tell them, who makes space for you in his world, and who doesn't need to be reminded how valuable you are, and who doesn't need to be begged to go plan dates. When you stop overdoing it, sis, you'll stop feeling overlooked. Because the man who wants you won't let you do it all alone. He'll meet you there, not halfway. He'll already be there. Let me leave this with you, sis. Doing too much is not a strategy for love. It's a trauma response. Take your time. Hold your space. Date with your eyes open. Let them chase. Let them prove. And remember, never date just one sis, especially not one you're doing the most for while he's doing the least. You're the table, the meal, the ambiance, the whole restaurant. Stop handing out reservations for free to places where they need to be paying to get in. There is a cover charge. So, don't forget to get your copy of Never Date Just One Sis, as well as Play Your Position Sis, and click the link on the video to get your few roster review trackers so that you can be dissecting these men every 30 to 90 days to see exactly where they go on your roster. Or if you have not chosen to start roster dating as of yet and you're still dating one person, you still need all of these tools because you still have to learn how to date properly without sex and without emotion. You are not auditioning to be in their life, but they definitely are auditioning to be in yours. I will see you on Wednesday for an episode of Clean Your Dating Habits Up. Have a great day, sis.